there's a bee in distress, so I had to go in and get some honey water. Because I was sitting on a marigold. Looks like it's been in there all day. Water. Crispy peas. They need to go. I'll set them down over here. One second. Yo, bee. Jump on here. Good bee. Careful now. Oh. Come here to me. Oh, climb onto the marigold, my friend. I'm sticking out fucking marigolds and on them all day. I got some honey water for you. Yay, honey water. It's a bumbler. If you see them in need, you can't just let them. And in a way, it's sort of like he probably thinks there's like a bee trap. Full of lovely flowers and everything inside it. And then he's stuck in there in the heat all day. Well, I don't know if he was there all day, but it looks so. Hey friend, come here. Up in here for a second. What? Oh, there's a bit of life about you now. All you have to do is move over to that with the flower. You can stay in there with the flower, right? And let me see. The reason it's honey water, not just honey, is it needs a little bit of hydration, and we don't want him in this frail state sticking to the honey and getting honey all over his wings and his legs and it being a big old mess. Yeah, I came out to do a bit of gardening, but this is part of it. This is a big part of it. A lot of bumblebees this year, and a lot more, like along with the cabbage white butterflies, there's a lot of other butterflies. Unlike last year, it was like just mostly cabbage white butterflies, the odd holly blue, and a bunch of honeybees. But this year, I'm not seeing any native honey, well, a few native honeybees compared to last year, but a lot more variety in our butterflies. Everybody's suffering right now in this heat wave, especially if they get trapped in my PE greenhouse. No, it'll be something nice over here. Nice and easy, you don't have to be struggling around flowers. You feel it? Yeah? You want that? Come on now. Don't make me pick you up with a stick. Okay? You asked for it. Twig incoming. Bee friend. Climb aboard the twig, please. Do as you're told. Do as you're told, down here. Thank you. Come on, let's go. Now, over here. Oh, over there. Over your head. Hey. Don't be doing acrobatics. No. Finally. That would be better actually if I spin you around. Spinning around. How do I do that again? Bish bash boom. That reverb. Oh my goodness. Eat me, it's saying. I will, don't you worry about that. Some carrots there. He's looking after these ones. At first now he wasn't doing a great job, but I think he's up this game. I'm sure everything's suffering. More carrots. Everything's suffering. Look at those crispy ass peas. Full pods need to all come down. I need to cook these or else another job because they're getting very top heavy. Either way, like I need to actually, they'll need to be tied up more, but I could just cut the head, the big head off, and I'll cut your big head off you. That one's alright though still. And that one needs to come down as well. Look, the other smaller blossoms bloom. And the dahlias over there, they're starting to flower as well. This cucumber needs a little bit of connecting down here, I was thinking, with a bit of string from that one. There's a few cucumbers looking a bit pale and deformed, especially the ones in there. That's just the heat stress that they're under. I'm notorious for underwatering my vegetables. And then in a heat wave like that's obviously exacerbated. Should it be a crow now? Yeah, come down here and say that. Come on down here and say that. I'll pull your wings off. Anyway, what's going on with this lad? He's still getting stuck into his holy water. Oh, comments. Hello. Do you plant ASMR? You should do dirt as plants ASMR. Are you looking for little people? Say hi. Hi, hello everybody. He's enjoying his honey water there. Hopefully getting his energy back. Could be. So nice. Yeah, it is. Gimme. I'll hurry up before the sun goes down. You get trapped out here. All disorientated. Where's my home? Where's my home? To Joe Biden of bees. I was just out here on a flower and here I am, honey. Yes, Mr. B. Is it all gone? You didn't call it a party, did you? Jeepers creepers. I was out here. Next thing I know, I'm in a little saucer drinking honey. And that's what we used to call the old go around. Back in Scranton. He's looking happier though, isn't he? A little happier. Looking a little more energy filled. He's a little hyped up now, he is. What I've learned though is it's probably tempted to give him a little bit more now, but we need to kind of just wait. Let it metabolize, I suppose, or else be fairly quick. He's feeling it already though. We're looking around for more. Little addict there now. He's become, fuck all this flower baloney. He just hit me with that honey water. No, that's emergency fluid. You can look around all you want there. You suppose you can get the last little bits down there for you, but once that sun, you need to start flying. The sun's going down, my friend. You can't live in that fucking saucer there, can you? He's a lot more active than he was anyway. Less sluggish. He's gone around trying to find the last of that, but I think he sucked it all up now. Oh, now onto the flower. Oh, there we go. You're welcome. Fuck you. You're welcome. You asshole. It's your D-trap. Okay, so the bee was saved. Yeah. What's going on out here? Oh, that's the crispy peas in here. Oh, you're back again. They're carrots. I know you're excited and you're probably a bit disoriented, but hey, okay, that's great. He's like, okay, back to my job. Back to your hive, buddy. What you doing? Okay, and if he ends up in that fucking greenhouse again, I'm telling you now, I'll be very upset. Yeah, hello. Would you look? Have you not got a home to go to? Yeah, there's flowers here. You can come back tomorrow. Maybe he has to fulfill a quota or something. He's like, oh, sugar. Must be over at the Dahlias now. Maybe he left. That's different. Oh, I was right. You couldn't resist, could you? You must have a quota to fill, do you, buddy? Yeah? It's late. Get a little bit of sage. There. A little bit of mint. Some more mint, perhaps. Yeah. There's an allium here. He's liking that mint. They're dead, but he's gonna try it anyway, isn't he? Yep. You have to try. Alright, off he goes. Right. So, that's are you gonna flower or are you just gonna take over this whole bed? It's between you and the gorge, yeah? I'm speaking of which, that freaking thing. Oh my goodness knows I haven't been out here for a while. Maybe early harvest that before it becomes a fucking marrow. Oh my goodness, what in the world? It's a monster. It's a real monster. I didn't notice. Oh my goodness, what's going on with this one over here then? Buttons like that. And my idea was to ultimately try and train with this thing here, but you know yourselves if you were courgettes. There's quite a big one there as well. A bit more, I was going to say a bit more reasonable length, but no, it's quite long as well. Need to cut back that, and there's another one over there. It's just, the poor basil in there. Thankfully I've got some on my windowsill there, which isn't looking too hot either. You'll be. Are you the same one? Go home. Go home, Roger. Don't go into that. No. Are you kidding me? You must be one of those bees, are you? Oh my God. No. Oh God almighty. This is unbelievable. Come out to do a bit of gardening, you spend your time rescue taking a bee that probably is intellectually disabled. Let's be real. They just fly out and run into the big greenhouse. You're joking me. Where's he going? This is where I found them originally. Look at those kale, they're in a bad state. They're being attacked as well. Oh, speaking of which, when I came out, I saw my little cabbages and Brussels sprout and broccoli. They're over there on that bench, but the cover came off, and the cabbage white butterflies have visited, and there's caterpillars now devouring them. So that seems like the most important thing. But I want to cut those sunflower heads first of all, and train that cucumber down into something in here, and then I'll go and pick off caterpillars. Potatoes sunning themselves big time. Try as a bone. But look, it's been a bad year. Torrential rain in the beginning, then rats coming in from next door, and now a heat wave. So you wouldn't know if you're coming or going or sane or mad. Or what's what. closer to being ready, but still not ready. And that's a good thing. There's some on the outskirts there. Might be. You never know. The aforementioned afflicted. Anything needs to be chopped. I don't know where they're. Come on, Frank. Classic caterpillar. Don't look made of that face. Just these little angry little faces as well, isn't it? They are purple sprout and broccoli as well for next year. They're being hammered. Very little. Right back. Show yourself. Classic. The little circular holes are along the leaves. Classic caterpillar. You know it's the cabbage way. You know that. You know that. Where are you hiding, you little fecker, you? Let's go out in the morning. We'll all be eating in the morning. It'll be too late. You're hiding in your growth there. Sometimes it'd be proper tiny little buggers. Don't let that fool you go through it quick enough. It's enough of them anyway. I haven't seen one there, but no damage, little damage. Sometimes if you shake the plant enough, they'll just drop out of it. Fear. Instinct. Oh, hello. See him? Little bugger. Right there. Tiny, but destructive. And very well camouflaged. Well enough, still pal. Any more? All the damage that little fucker did. Just that one. Well, I assume. They have a septic tank in there or what? What's going on? Jeepers. It's horrendous. Okay. So next one. Some plants are clever enough that they hide in the new growth down here. I really want to damage that too much. Or to take off the cotyledons and stuff like that, but I'd rather leave as much leaf now since they're getting attacked. So there's still enough leaf surface for a decent amount of photosynthesis. So it'll keep actually growing. I reckon it's okay. This one. Oh, there, fell down, look. The bugger. See? No. Even caught. It's fair and square. We don't need any cabbage white butterflies. Enough then. We'll have a few anyway, no matter what. I've got sacrificial plants around the garden as well, which are doing a lot better than my non-sacrificial ones. There's some kales just to the side of me. They're doing quite okay. No real sign of damage. Unlike the ones in the greenhouse, which should be planted in I'm going to do that in the morning. Early in the morning, before day. That's when my kales get planted down. Oh, there you are. Early in the morning, before day. Join your buddies down there. That's when my kales go in the ground. Here looking for caterpillar, and unfortunately many can be found. Well, that's well bleeding chunt, isn't it? No wonder you're so long and very. You're trying to hide along the vein there. I can see you, buddy. You don't realize that? I can see your ass. I can see your ass. Get on there and join your friends. Well, that's proper damage now, isn't it? Proper setback that one's been. It's just a one, yeah. A monster gorging himself. This one's been spared. Yeah. If they've got porta potties, they'll go in the second part again. You don't have them? That's what actually do themselves to. Oh, little fucker. There's gearing up to chomp up, right? Join your friends. Say the cabbage doesn't look so bad. Never mind. Something way worse. What the hell? Oh, here. Cosmos brown there on top. Yeah, sorry. It's just completely destroyed. If I can get it back. That's all. Oh, that's all. Oh, there you go. Get it back. Goodbye. I hate the way they do that. Same slow songs on. You just nibble a little piece. And move on, nibble another little piece. And when you finish a leaf, you just move on to the next leaf. And it's like before you know it, you've got this skeletal looking yolk. Green yolk. They should have been in the ground a couple of months ago anyway. Doesn't matter. Just sitting there like a sitting duck. See? Along the veins, trying to hide. Not like right on like consciously, like here's what I'll do. You're that smart. Probably performing a little bit better. So they're sort of nails and rusty nails just to measure. There's nothing left of this. There's a big monster there. No wonder he's so big, trying to hide along the vein, like the main, like the stem. Not doing a great job. But he's so chunky now after eating all that cabbage. Somebody had some cabbage here or something. Normally they grow some more cabbages, but this year, it's been a bit of a pain. Oh my goodness. Upside down. see him, you know. Looking quickly, you wouldn't know. It's like it's blowing in the wind. You turn that way, you're like, oh, yeah. You're the biggest one, yeah. Say he was probably eating one of the other ones and then moved on to this one. Oh, there's another one. I went on the third. Oh my goodness. This poor cabbage. It's helping out as well. 3 biggies. One on each fucking leaf. More hitting down here. Growing out of. They're having arguing with each other. So I'm just here. Tired of them dries. Anyway. Oh my goodness. I'm not too pushed about that. Although we should be. Let's see, that's technically a leaf. Is that it? No, it was just 3, yeah. It was just 3, was it? Does it smell of sewage or the smell of fucking certain sea slides? You know, that kind of way sometimes we smell like, it's a bit pungy there now. Like somebody left a poor body on the beach there. It's just someone like that, I suppose. It's not ground next to it. I got a few. You too. Yeah, you too. There's gotta be one here. Right? Wood? Oh. It's very small. That's bigger than that. Is there another one? You very see them right together though. I'm a bit of a bathroom, make sure there's no one hiding out in that. Slip over then. Bring it back in, lads. There's our cabbage. Another setback. You know, you just keep going forward anyway. Forward. I was worried because it does have a few holes in them. The butterflies, cabbage whites, will get in there. Like, they may not be able to get back out again. But they're very determined when it comes to laying their fucking eggs in my brassicas. And your brassicas too. 4 weeks or whatever it is. 1.5, 6 weeks. Whatever. Sure, no matter. I'm gonna chat a bit now. It's gonna be getting better. I'm gone an hour or so. But I'm gonna be taking it all out anyway. I've got more behind you and I'm gonna sell more and more. Sort of continuous supply. For all this I'm gonna take it pretty much. Replace it with the kale, the aforementioned kale. How tough that is, goodness. So do that instead. There's some really good composting material as well. Do you think there's any caterpillars in here? Probably not. It's probably quite bitter. That's fine. Absolutely. Chill shake. Ooh. Sleepy, sleepy. Is it making me sleepy just looking at it? You're sleeping. Ooh, hello. Don't mind this, do you ever hear these fucking lettuce water nonsense on TikTok? That's really what you need there. Is it lactarium or something like that? The active component in the lettuce. You need the actual woody bottom stems. That's where you get that stuff from. Sticking a few leaves in some water is not going to do it. But all that stuff about using that anyway. The trials for that were on mice, and it was like a huge concentration of it as well. So I'll stick to the fucking sleeping pills if you're having trouble sleeping, or the chamomile tea, or at least you could grow chamomile, and save the lettuce for your salad. Take the lettuce water. One out of that. And that's a fact check. Now, back to the actual garden portion. This, I don't hear that, seriously. What these people to be doing to their bodies. Toxic, biological waste, hazardous waste. Is what I mean. Hazardous biological waste. Oh, there goes number 97, possibly. Did you hear it? I'm sure he knows what he's doing. He's absolutely safe. Right? He's in complete control. In utter control. Don't you worry about it. Don't you worry about that. Some dwarfs and flowers suffering there. I hate to see it. spines from the cores of them. Seems like it wants to be used for something else other than those little dwarf trees there. Which can all be harvested as well. All over. All over. We've got new ones over there that a mix between well ready and not ready. I've got some mash too, which I'm going to take in and blanch and have with my little salad. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Okay. There. String. How did I miss that? blanching. Those things are fine. Look at this. We've literally got bees in there now. It's going to be very fine. Well, it's not too far actually. I was going to say it'd be quite fibrous. Oh, there's a little bit, yeah. Put up, mashed. So I might just pod the bigger ones and then skinnier ones. And blanch. Aforementioned salad. With some fancy feta. Don't normally buy the fancy feta. I'm alright buying the home brand sort of fetas. But not that. You ever see the ones they say Greek solid cheese, which isn't feta at all, obviously. That's why they don't call it that. And some chicken. Not much power in that. I'll be back in the morning. The water and scratch on with these. These dry carrots probably all down now because they're too dry. I'll bake the hell out of it. I just want water. I can eat one. I've got probably the best cucumber that I'll have this year in my fridge already. I'm in dire need for water. There's some things more than others, but those that are really. So, it's a job for the morning. No, that was no problem at all. Alright, bunch of peas out in the morning, bunch of lettuce out in the morning, kale's in, and you can hold my feet to the fire. All of 0 people watching how you do, how you get on. What a weird bed. March 2, last year's scallions. Some flowering now. Courgette, cosmos, fennel by the side of the beetroot, carrots, tomato, and some sneaky alpines, which are being overtaken by the tomato. That's okay. Here are the scrunchy courgettes. Listen. Courgette stems, not actually courgettes. On the leaves, scrunchy leaves. Nice. String back in the greenhouse in case it rains. I've still got chilies and stuff. I think I should have one or two on the fridge. Might try that in the salad as well. There's one cucumber in here that's looking kind of better than the other ones. I think it's because it has one main stem, whereas the other ones have kind of let some of the suckers, go as far as to create one or two, and then I snipped off the head of them. But like this one is just wild, looks like a marionette or something. I'll just rings on just for the one. You see, with the 10 litre, they're kind of suffering a little bit. They'll yellow before they've even gotten big, but the heat is not helping. Obviously. Kales in there. They're the ones that are going out tomorrow morning. They're late than ever, right? And yeah, our watering can. Anyway, thanks for the 2 likes, and whoever's watching now, thanks for watching now, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Slán.